Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Pastor Eric Brown with Daily Manna for Your Soul. Happy Monday to you. I pray the Lord is blessing you real good right now. Look, just want to bring you a word of encouragement, a word to help you along your way. And that word is there is power in the pivot. Can I tell you? Sometimes we just need to turn away from our ways and start back walking in God's ways. You know, in 2 Chronicles chapter 7, God is talking to the children of Israel. He's talking to King Solomon, and he's letting them know that if it comes a day when I won't send the rain, if it comes a day that I'm gonna send the locusts, if it comes a day I'll send pestilence against you, that you need to know this: if my people that are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, but then I will hear from heaven. I will forgive them of their sins, and I will heal their land. Can I tell you, whenever you find yourself at odds against God, sometimes there'll be a wrath against you. There'll be a wrath coming up. There'll be your way won't be easy. Your way won't be straight. Oh, but you need to turn. You need to pivot. You need to get back in one accord with the Lord. Can I tell you what we're going through today, what we're going through in this country, what we're dealing with? I just believe we just need to make a pivot. We need to turn from our ways, because anything that is not like God is wicked. We need to turn from our ways and start back doing it God's ways, to give him honor, give him glory, give him reverence. We need to make that pivot. I'm so glad that even when I find myself in needing to make a pivot, I'm glad God is willing to correct me. I'm so glad that pencils come with an eraser, because every now and then I mess up too, just like anybody else. But I got a way to get back. I got a way to get back in step with God. And God just told me to turn. God told me to make that pivot. And I'm so glad to make that pivot, because when I do, I find myself going the way that God wants me to go. I find myself, I find smoother sailing. I find victory. I find peace. I find joy. Oh, can I tell you, there is power in the pivot. Oh, I'm reminded in the Bible about Moses. When Moses needed to make a pivot, he was on the backside of the desert. God wanted to get his attention. God set a bush on fire, but the bush didn't burn up. So Moses turned to see that phenomenon. And when he turned, he got a word from the Lord and direction for his life. I'm reminded of the woman that was caught in adultery. She needed to make a pivot. She needed to change her ways, but they brought her to Jesus and they wanted to stone her. But Jesus said, no, we're not stoning anybody today unless somebody standing here is without sin. And one by one, her accusers left, and the only one that was left was Jesus. And Jesus said, I don't accuse you, but instead of me accusing you, I'm going to help you turn. So go and sin no more. I'm here to tell you, reminded about a man by the name of Saul. We know him as Paul, but before he was Paul, he was Saul, an accuser of the brethren. But he needed to make a pivot. So Jesus saw him on Damascus Road, shined a light in his eyes, knocked him from his beast, and began to correct him and to correct his ways. And then when Saul wanted to know, what must I do? Jesus said, go ahead and turn down a street called Straight, and there you'll find salvation and the direction for your life. I'm just here to tell you that it makes a difference when we're willing to make the pivot. Even though we have messed up, God will fix it up if we're willing to make the pivot. I just want you to be encouraged today, and be encouraged that you're not disqualified because you messed up. Go ahead and make that pivot. Look, if you've heard something that you like today, I invite you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I invite you to go ahead and hit the like button. Even leave a comment. Let us know you're out there. And do me a favor, hit the notification bell that you'll be alerted to future videos. We got about 50 videos out here today, and as of right now, and I believe that one of them, two of them, three, or maybe all of them will help bless your soul really well. Look, you be encouraged of the Lord today. You have a great day in God. Peace.